don't have the flashy signs and flashy billboards necessarily, but we have relationships with our patients that nobody comes close to and nobody can compete with.
The state of Ohio now has more than 1,400 vaccine providers, and a key part of that number, independent pharmacies. WCPO 9 News reporter Kristen Swilley stepped inside those locally owned shops for a first-hand look at their place in the rollout.
While major pharmacy chains like Walgreens and CVS are expected to carry the bulk of the load in this nationwide vaccine rollout, it is the mom and pop places that say they're going to help catch many of the people who might otherwise fall through the cracks.
We gave the first 10 yesterday, 15 today, and we're due 75 tomorrow.
At Day's Miami Heights Pharmacy on Bridgetown Road, vaccine distribution is personal.
My parents owned the store for almost 30 years, and then my wife and I bought from them last year.
Weeks before the effects of the pandemic began, they temporarily closed their doors. A year later, with a 100-dose shipment of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, they're wide open and racing to help those in need.
The average age of the vaccine that we have given so far and will in the next day or so is like 80 plus.
The same goes for Mulaney's across town on Montgomery Road.
I do think we're really accessible to the community, and people kind of rely on us to be able to talk and provide information and answer questions.
They got the same amount of Johnson & Johnson, but there's a lot more demand.
So it seems like, everybody's extremely eager to get the vaccine, which I don't blame them.
And like vaccine providers across the country, they're never quite sure just how many doses they'll get until days before. But they do know this shot comes with a personal and potentially life-saving touch.
I'm doing, I think, half a dozen or more vaccines tomorrow in cars, for patients who can't get out of their vehicle easy enough to come in here. And so we're just going to offer that extra level of service.
If you want to know if your local pharmacy is now an authorized vaccine provider, the Ohio Department of Health does have that full list online. You can actually select their name or select the county and see which ones are around you. And of course, if you don't have access to the internet, you're always urged to give your pharmacy or doctor a call. Kristen Swilley, WCPO 9 News.